Good morning, gentlemen. You know what I'm always like touching my ears, face, it's my pre-workout, man. Shit gets me feeling away. I left my memory card at home, so I had to rip back home, and so obviously take my pre-workout before I left. Got here, memory card was at home, went back, so now the pre-workout's like in me. It's like I'm ready to go. Like, holy. The beta is just kicking my ass right now. Anyways, pull day A. Yesterday, I didn't do anything really. It was Memorial Day. One thing I did do, I had 14,000 steps yesterday, and not because I like went to do anything. I just went on that. It was like 6.5 or 7 miles of walking, something like that. I have to look. I'll put a thing up here so you guys see. But yeah, don't know why I had that many steps, but we did, and I'm not mad about it. It's just it's part of the game. But beyond that, I did nothing. Gamed, played Smite 2, and then actually had fried fish. So I am expecting today to be a good workout because I didn't have a lot. I guess I didn't have a lot of fried. I didn't eat a lot yesterday, to be honest. I just kind of ate out of the ordinary, I guess. And fried fish isn't bad, but either way. Also, one thing that people will say commonly is like, how do you get arms, or how do I get a chest like yours? Yeah, right? Like, that's not like out of arrogance. I'm not saying a ton of people say this. I'm saying it just it happens here and there. Recently it happened like twice. I'll tell you what, man, genetics. Like, realistically, genetics. I am half black. You know, them black people working in them fields, boy. We got the genetics. So I think that's a big part of it. Like, if I showed you the first like day one, week one that I worked out, and like a year later, yeah, that's a big part of it. The other part of it is time. 13 years, you know, like, you do anything for that long, you're gonna look a certain way. You don't have to necessarily do bulking, cutting, all that stuff, but over time, you'll get to, you know, you gotta reach your genetic potential, right? Like, you don't know what that is. You have no idea. I don't know what it is. I don't even know if I've hit that. I just kind of keep pushing for more. So, and then inevitably too, once you get lean enough, you're gonna see the muscle in your chest, or, you know, all that stuff. So that's definitely a big part of that is genetics. And I always want to, like, I don't want to fill you full of shit and be like, yeah, man, if you just do this one specific exercise, your chest will grow 10x. No, it's part of the game. Like, some people have better legs, some people have, you know, better arms, better chests, and all that such and stuff. But yeah, genetics do play a big part of it. And the rest, obviously, is the work I do. There are things that can assist you, and targeting specific muscle groups does help. But yeah, I just want to say that because I got asked yesterday. And I just think, I don't want to lie about it and say it's this specific thing, because honestly, I don't know. I just realistically think it's genetics. Anyways, we do have weighted pull-ups today. And then I did think about it. I am going to stick to the 2 sets of 8 heavy. I like it. It feels good. I constantly am learning things. And, you know, it doesn't have to stick to this. I don't have to stick to this 2 sets of 8. You do what feels right at the time. Like, don't constantly switch your workouts. I've been doing that because I'm really trying to figure out how I want to train on the next push-pull leg split. So I'm not as focused on today's, on this program as I am. I'm mainly just testing stuff, and then the next time should be a pretty good program all put together. So that is the plan today. I gotta warm up. I gotta get this blood flowing so that this beta alanine is not sitting in my face. I feel like it's just ripping my face apart. Like, I just want to itch everything. And I know you guys see every single time when I'm going to edit these videos, I'm like, why are your fingers in your ears? It looks like you're digging your ears, or I'm like rubbing my face, and it's like, dude, you look like an actual crack addict. Like, what are you doing? So, yeah, I need to flush this a little bit. So let's, you know, let's get this work, baby. Super quick. I was thinking about this while I worked out because I was trying to think about things that, well, okay, I'll talk about that. 2 plates for 2 on the pull-ups. That was the max, and then I just did 25 for 8 on the backup set. So I felt good. I feel strong. The thing I was thinking about though, while I was working out, you know, I was trying to think about things that I thought about when I first started fitness. One of those things, this is actually more important than coming to the gym, eating well, all of that. A lot of times when you first start doing something, especially fitness, whatever it is, people just shit on you. Like not in the way where you think like, not where like, oh, you're small, or you're this. It's the little digs, like, oh, what, you gotta go eat your protein meal? Oh, you can't eat this because it's not good for you, you know? You gotta go to the gym, you know, you gotta go do your little gym thing. Those little like slight digs, those eat at you. And I mean, it's not just the gym, it's like everything. Like you start a business, if you do anything people don't understand, and they don't see what's in your mind, they don't see the things you see, they just kind of shit on you in like the slightest ways. And it's like, the way I think about it is, people laugh until they don't anymore, until it's not funny. After, like, it's part of earning your stripes with anything. People just will shit on you for a while because they don't see it. It's like, sometimes when people see me with my camera, like the guy yesterday, oh, what's that little camera? Like, dude, that's just, he doesn't understand why I'm doing this. He doesn't understand that I want to be a YouTuber. He doesn't understand that this is part of the process. And if he knew me or he watched my videos or whatever, he wouldn't be saying shit like that. So that's just something that you need to think about, especially at the beginning in fitness, because that'll be probably one of the hardest things you learn, you do. Even later on in fitness, like a year, 2, 3 years later, people will still say some of those little things. Oh, you don't eat that because it's not healthy. Like they'll just say some stupid shit like that. And that actually is more deterring, is a bigger deterrent from you becoming who you want to be than anything else. Because no matter, like me, I don't really give a shit about what people think. But even so, you chip at a boulder long enough, it's gonna become a stone, you know, a little pebble. And that's how it worked for me for a long time. But I just kept going. Like I was like, whatever. Because in my mind, I'm fucking obsessed with this concept of being jacked. Like literally, I'm obsessed. I'm on my walks now and I'm taking steps and I'm thinking about, oh dude, you're gonna look crazy. You're gonna look like this. You're gonna look like that, you know. You gotta have that little bit of obsession, but also a little bit of a fuck you attitude, because people are going to say some shit. You never know, like, maybe you're in a really super supportive place and that's gonna help, but I honestly believe that no matter who you are, you're gonna hear some stuff like that. And it is annoying. No matter what you're pursuing, it doesn't matter. If it's not your little meal plans, it's, oh, you're doing your little business. oh, you're bringing your little camera around, oh, you're, you know. It's always been something like that. And so, and the main thing is they just don't understand. And two, they don't see what's in your head. They don't see what's in your mind. Your mind is a powerful fucking place. Take advantage of that. And I'll tell you what, it'd be a goddamn shame if you didn't pursue something because somebody else said some negative shit about you. You know what I mean? Like, as long as it's reasonable, I'm not telling you to go start selling coke or whatever, you know what I mean, unless that's your dream. But as long as it's a reasonable dream and it's in your head and that's what you want to be, that's what you want to do it, man. Just fucking do it, because I'm telling you, it's a fucking shame not to. Anyways, back to the workout. That's a workout. One thing, actually two things that I think have changed drastically by switching from 3 sets of 8 to 2 sets of 8. Those two things are, one of them is the intensity. Like, the intensity of my workout has like gone up quite a bit. I'm lifting heavier, yes, but also I don't feel like I need as much time between my sets. I don't have a third one to wait on, and I'm going directly to the weight I want to be lifting. The second thing that has changed is the time. My workouts are like 30 minutes, maybe. So I would say those two things alone are enough for me to justify continuing to do 2 sets of 8 on my accessory, like my accessory type stuff. So not the strength movement, but yeah, the strength movement himself, my plan there, like when I bench and all that shit, I'm going to switch it to I'm gonna do, like when I bench next week, I'm gonna do 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2. So 3 reps, then 2, then 2, then 2. And then on my way back down, I'm gonna do 5, 4, and 3. Main reason being, I'm gonna do 5, 4, and 8. The main reason is because I feel like the reason I'm not so strong at the top of my weights is because I'm so burnt out by the time I get there. So I really do want to get strong. I want to bench heavy. Like I just do. It's not for anything particular. It's not like, hey, this is the end all be all. It's just, that's what I want to do. You know, it's like manly shit. I just want to bench heavy. So that's what I'm going to do. I do still believe that maybe, you know, focusing on your form when you're doing like the face pulls and lat pull downs. Focus on your form, yes. I'm just in a phase right now where I just want to lift heavy. I just want to get in here, go hard, and go home. And so, yeah, that's been the biggest difference from when I was doing 3 sets of 8 almost exclusively to now where I'm doing 2 sets of 8. I'm going to continue to do this and just see how it goes. It might be the new meta, you know, testing new things. Or maybe it's just how my body's responding right now, right? That's one of those things too, because you constantly want to, you know, figure out what works for you. This is not a one size fits all, kind of the same way as like a diet, right? A diet is not one size fits all. Mine is very simple. I just eat whole foods, and then I eat whole foods Monday through Friday at noon, and then Friday evening to Sunday evening, I just kind of eat whatever, but I actually end up eating less than I probably do during the week, just because if I'm not structured, I feel like I'm not hungry. But I do drink a lot of water during the weekend, and during the week. But yeah, that's kind of my like diet. Now, again, that's another one of those things where you go on the internet, you're gonna see a ton of different ideas, a ton of different ways to diet, a ton of different ways to work out, do all this shit. At the end of the day, It is simply just one size does not fit all, right? You have a specific body, you have specific mechanics. You need to figure out what works for you. So try a bunch of shit, especially if you're new. Just try a bunch of different programs. It really doesn't matter. There's no one specific movement you need to do to make progress. You just have to come here and fucking do it. And that's where a lot of people drop the ball. So we're 2 days in. It is Tuesday. That was another good workout. It is week 6, man. Week 6, day 2. That's crazy. We are halfway through this PPL. And I feel good. I feel strong. I feel like I look good right now. Probably another 1 to 2, maybe 3 weeks, and I'll be looking pretty crazy. And if not by then it'll be the next time I'm on push-pull legs. I don't know. But I think that's the other thing too, is you're constantly like, you get to a point, like now I have the shoulder veins and the arm vein coming back and my legs are getting pretty lean. And then it's like, oh, I look okay. But like, realistically, you look better than 99% of like people on this planet, like just physically normal people, but you're always pushing for the next thing. And I think that's also pretty important. Just continuing to pursue the best of your ability to what you see, what you want to be. It kind of ties into what I had said earlier about, it'd be a fucking shame to not be who you want to be because of what other people think. But regardless, I'm not a philosopher. I'm just fucking Jordan Mittletter. You know what I mean? That's just who I am. All right, boys, gentlemen. All right, gentlemen. Take care of your bodies. Take care of your minds. We'll see you tomorrow. That we will.